What are some of the challenges, if you will, or do you see when the baton gets handed over from one to the next? What are some of the typical issues that can come up when someone inherits a business that's been built by the grandfather or the father, which is now, handing it over to the children? What do you see? I mean, it's a general question, but if there's a way for you to see that, typically these are the kinds of things that they have to grapple with.
The first being, in some cases, is it's not handed down in the family. Here in the U.S., the merger and acquisition work that my colleagues handle is that the family members don't want the business. They want to go in a different track. That's a separate conversation. But to your point, um, typically the older business owners, it could have been founded by our traditionalists,
Yeah.
the folks that were hardest hit by the pandemic. These were founded, so this could be a third generation situation. But the boomers, as an example, to show the greatest diversity, I think saw their companies oftentimes limited by zip codes or state boundaries, or maybe just the coasts. Um, Gen Zs having they're digital natives. They have been living in the global world, even starting with social media. Their expanse of relationships go well beyond the limitations the baby boomers had. When they are looking at efficiencies and being tech natives as well, uh, their view and their ability and efficiency to run a business exceeds what their parents or grandparents have done to date. And maybe they've already been banging their head against the wall trying to bring some of this innovation in and have been running into resistance. Eventually, when they take the seat as the owner, um, I think sometimes they can act like a tornado coming through to change things too quickly, which has its issues. Um, and oftentimes that can create unrest, especially if the older family members still have a hand in the business. So, um, this is kind of where I come in, is how do you build the plan? How do you put first things first and strategically transform this business into maybe a global business with high technology and a strong digital presence? That can't be done in a minute. It's definitely steering a ship, not a jet ski.